Hello and welcome to Waste Breakfast. We all discuss about everything governance, mental health, self-development, and of course, entertainment. My name is God's Beauty Israel, and I'm joined by my amazing co-anchor, Joy.
Hello, God's Beauty.
Hey, okay, okay.
Course, yeah.
How are you, Joy?
I'm fine, darling. I'm okay.
No, this smile, I don't know. It's looking very too sweet. How do I put that? It is pure
and unique.
Tell me who's giving us that?
It doesn't have to be somebody. My name is Joy, so I have to uplift Joy.
It's a lie, Jared.
Exactly.
Of course, you've been giving us the whole Joy, right? But today's own is quite different. It's looking like you are now probably like engaged or something. You know that kind of smile, that kind of. Are you engaged? Okay. I want to know. Beginning of this year, I feel like all my babes, like all my friends, right? Like I have about 2, not close friends really, but I mean people that I literally have like good gist with. About 2 of them are like engaged now, and I look at them from a distance, and I'm like, okay.
So
okay.
I suppose that, and this is just me giving an honest request to all my lady friends out there. Please, I beg. It's been long I attended the marriage.
Do you get? That's the angle I'm coming from.
I don't want to even do Ashwebi.
Don't
worry.
It's a lie. Me, I want to do Ashwebi and
Ashwebi aside. Like it's been long. I think it's been up to 7 or 5 years. I haven't stepped my foot into a wedding hall.
Right.
I haven't seen one because I don't know. What are you guys doing? Thank God we're discussing relationship today.
Right.
Because maybe we need
let's see the reasons why.
You know? So we need to work on you guys' relationship so that I can see weddings to attend. Because why you people depriving me of it?
I mean,
exactly.
So speaking of that, today's topic is social media and its impact on contemporary relationship. But before we even dive into that intriguing subject, right, let's take a moment to catch up on the latest headlines around the globe. Please stay with us. You're still watching Waste Breakfast. I'll be taking you on a captivating journey across Africa with the Punch newspaper. The major headlines read, El-Rufai marketers file subsidy claims wrong, and this was said by the federal government and the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation. Now, bring evidence of subsidy payment. Lokpori Biri tells El-Rufai marketers. Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation insists it is recovering full cost. Marketers peg petrol at 900 naira per litre. Bottom of the newspaper, heavy punishment awaits person threatening Nigeria's unity, said Tinubu. Federal government to execute $3.8 billion gas supply agreement in May. 29 Yoruba Nation agitators remanded, Oyo demolishes base. All Progressive Congress, that's the APC, drag Kano judge before National Judicial Council over Ganduje's suspension. Above the masthead, policeman, Kogi Governor Ford Economic and Financial Crime Commission attempt to arrest Yahaya Bello. Anti-graft agency condemns obstruction of arrest. Cardoso links depleting reserves to debt payment. Central Bank of Nigeria lending 50% of deposit. Lastly, at the right side of the masthead, People Democratic Party governor warns against illegality as National Executive Committee meets today. So that's all on the headline for the Punch newspaper. The headline that piqued my interest is the headline below the newspaper that says, heavy punishment awaits person threatening Nigeria's unity, said Tinubu. So yes, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Wednesday, that's yesterday, promised harsh consequences for persons who pit themselves against Nigeria's sovereignty and security. He also said his administration has made considerable gains against banditry and kidnapping through intensified campaigns buoyed by intelligence gathering. So he said, and I quote, those who think they can threaten the sovereignty of Nigeria will have themselves to blame. They have a price to pay, and we are not going to relent. That's what Tinubu said. So, I mean, he said this when he received the leaders of the Yoruba Socio-Political Organization, Afenifere, at the State House in Abuja on Wednesday. That's yesterday. So, I mean, I love what Tinubu said, right? When he said those people that start that are, how do I put that now? So the fact that you okay, yes, we understand that Nigeria has issues, and I mean there's no a whole lot of jobs and all of that the youth would help take care of themselves. That doesn't mean you should not like go with the bad way, because I mean there's so many jobs that we can actually do, even if it's not like a professional job. There are other things that you can do, occupations that you can handle to take care of yourself, sustain yourself for the time being, right? In as much as the government are trying to put one or two together to make sure that Nigeria or the country is better. I seriously, I'm actually on him on this one. I'm in agreement with him when he says he's going to punish whoever that is against the sovereignty of Nigeria and the security terms of Nigeria. I am actually. Joy.
Okay, I like the fact that he's a talker.
He's a talker.
No. Let's be very honest with ourselves. I think Tinubu is very much a talker.
Okay.
But I need him to do
work?
or to get a step ahead or a step forward.
Okay.
And as opposed to just talking, just do the action. We're good with, okay, you are against anyone who's or you take it up with anyone who's against sovereignty and the security of the nation. Beautiful, good and fine. But how about we start to see these things? Because guess what, again, by the time we get to see the actions that are being implemented, it will serve as a deterrent warning to every other person. Take, for instance, the EFCC case. After Bobrisky had gone in, or rather, he's in right now, and then they're already taking Cubana chief case. So people have come out to say, please, I'm sorry. I have done it in the past, but I am sorry. You see that what was, don't worry, they can solve. So imagine EFCC people just saying, stop Naira mutilation, stop Naira mutilation. Nobody's going to pay attention to you. But by the time you start taking steps and action to tell people that I don't just talk, I will say, or I will do what I say, then you see that changes is going to happen. So if we can just apply that method, I think we'll be good in Nigeria.
I just want to believe that, I mean, for the fact that it's on the paper, I want to believe that actions are taken already, because I don't see a reason why you're saying something and you're not already putting the thing in progress,
Actions are taken already, but I remember Easter period. I got to hear on the news also. Let's us remember the Easter period and live in peace. I'm not sure we are doing that yet, but hey.
Well, please, your headline.
Anyways, I will be going away from this African continent with God's pity, and I'll be moving to the international spectrum. And this morning, I will be reviewing the Guardian newspaper from the United Kingdom. And the major story reads, Berex blamed as UK drug shortages put lives at risk. And the story beside that says Netanyahu rejects call for restraint over Iran. And then the picture story underneath reads, a year and a half rain in 24 hours. Dubai mops up after desert deluge. And besides that, I have threatening and vindicative. DWP accused over beneath fines for carers. Above the masthead, the story reads, shamelessly unrepentant. The lead trust memo revealed. Now, quickly, the story I really want to touch on this morning is a story, the picture story that reads, a year and a half rain in 24 hours. Dubai mops up after desert deluge. Now, the story reads that residents wade through Dubai streets after the UAE, that's the United Arab Emirates, experienced its highest rainfall in 75 years. Now, officials were forced to deny that the rains had been made worse by cloud seeding, and that story is on page 4 of the newspaper. Now, the reason why I picked this this particular story to talk about is I wanted us to see from a global aspect and from a global space, to say that we here in Nigeria, we're complaining about the heat wave is extremely hot. As early as 6:30 this morning when I was coming to the office, I was almost sweating. And I'm like, why? It's just early in the morning. The sun is not up yet. Everything is just normal. And then my makeup artist told me, my dear, it's like, you don't know that there's no air outside there. Yeah. And I said, well, that's true. So while we are here suffering heat wave, other countries out there are having the rainfall that's causing damages. Now, in 75 years, this is the highest rainfall that's ever occurred in Dubai for 24-hour stretch. Imagine that happening here in Lagos, here in Nigeria, Lekki to be precise. I'm very sure I will never stand up from my bed.
No, but there are times where we have 7 days right now.
Yeah, but then again, it's not 24 hours back to back for that 7 days. But this particular one, let's just say, started at 12 a.m. in the morning, it's getting over down to the next 12 a.m. So for me, I'm seeing it from a place of, I think we're facing a lot of climate change. There's a lot of climate change right now that is going on around the world.
Yeah,
it would be nice if people who are into the climate industry tend to try, I know, yes, it's a natural occurrence, but we can find ways to mitigate these things. And that's why we have technology, because it wouldn't make sense that in the space of technology, we say have to suffer all of this. So if we can just try to utilize that technology and just be better. That's all I hope and pray for.
So yes, in agreement to what Joy already said, we'll be going on a short break. It's important to inform you that we're having a guest on the show ready to shake the table. Our amazing guest is no other person.
Members of our House of Assembly or the National Assembly, who you have said are supposedly our representatives, who are supposed to be representing our interests, making laws that will be executed by the executive. These same people who you are saying that need to help us are people who have been helping themselves in the past. These are people who have only made laws that only hold us accountable and not necessarily them. Again, in the recent past, we've seen them fight for cars and monies and sitting allowances that are much more higher than the amount of money that a university professor takes home as his pay. And most of these professors still haven't received their pay. Who's to say that these same people that you're talking about accountability on their past will cut off their nose to spite their face?
Thanks for staying with us. Today we'll be having a wonderful discussion. Yes, topic is social media and its impact on contemporary relationships. Remember, you can join this conversation by either sending us an SMS or a WhatsApp message. The numbers are displayed on the screen. So joining us now is Tony Lawrence, a dynamic music industry veteran with over 2 decades of experience in radio and music production. With a profound passion for music and a sharp eye for talent, Tony has excelled in sound engineering, music production, radio consultants, and event management. Hi, Tony.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi. Thank you.
I don't like calling him Tony. Like, hi, Snowy.
I'm shy.
That's a lie.
Oh, wow,
with
Tony,
all
you're
of
shy.
this, with all of these things,
I'm a
that's
shy guy.
come on.
Oh, wow.
I
Do you know?
disagree.
Do you know how long I've worked without? I've worked behind the scene.
The scene. Oh.
You know, and not just. I don't like camera like that, but I mean, I can't escape it.
So is it okay? Go
yeah.
on, go
So
on.
I saw the call, and I'm like, okay, I'm down for this. This is my topic. I love it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the fact that you own ownership of the topic.
Dear viewers, in case this table breaks, just know it's God's
You know
beauty
go
and the
break.
guests.
You know
What
go break.
was
Took
was
this table
that?
You know
to
go break.
No, now.
You know go break. Now
Don't
maybe
do
the
that.
anti-shock. Now maybe the anti-shock.
Trust you now.
Make
Give
it
me.
Maybe the anti-shock. Yeah.
Oh my God! I love the fact that we'll start on this very good note, right? And I like the
Yeah.
fact that you own to the topic, to be
Yeah.
sincere, because I feel like in this part of the world, Nigeria, right, we have a whole lot of issues on relationship. You know, some people have of the idea that, oh, if you bring a relationship to the to social media, it's definitely going to get spoiled. And I mean, there are a couple of stories that we've heard.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention names. You know, let's not look like I'm dragging people, but honestly, they're like, you would see this celebrity and they're looking good. I'm like, gosh, when is my turn gonna be? And the next thing they're saying is probably like they're going on a divorce or they're fighting or they're being separated, and I'm like, I thought these were my role models. Do you get?
You know, yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
it's a whole lot. But I mean, let's first start with this tweet that we're gonna watch together.
Okay.
So I mean, that would just take us to really what is dating, because I want to hear your opinion to what dating is about. So let's quickly watch that first.
Okay.
But yes, I mean, just like the way it's stayed on the screen, one evening, let me quickly read out so everybody gets it. So one evening, a man told me he was sleeping at home. My man told me he was sleeping at home, and I told him I was home too, sleeping. So you see, the man, like, I think they called themselves or something. So the man told his babe that, oh babe, if I'm here day out, so I won't sleep. Oh. So do you get? The woman did the same thing. Our mommy said I go day out, so I won't sleep. And guess what? Later that night, they bombed themselves in a they bumped like to themselves. So I think they both went out with different guys now, and these two people are dating. You see, these people are dating only for them to see that, okay, the girl is seeing her guy with another girl, probably like in a club. So, and the guy too is seeing his babe. The
Yeah.
person that he told I'm sleeping at home. They both told themselves, oh, I beg, I don't want to go out today. I want to just rest at home, right? And only for them to find themselves in a club with two different persons.
Yeah.
Now this guy came out on social media to say that, this is how we actually like broke up, or we didn't, like, they saw themselves and they didn't speak to themselves.
Yeah.
So you know when you just see somebody like with a whole shock and everything, you just keep moving. It just be like, I don't know this person.
I don't know this person. Yeah.
When you literally just spoke to this person before now,
No,
probably
yeah.
hours before now, that, oh, I bet me, I don't want to come out like this. I just want day out. And like, it's crazy. So that brings us to what is dating, because I feel like people don't know what dating is. What should dating entail? Just keep us that.
I think for me, dating is a selfless service. First of all,
Okay.
it's if you decide to be with someone or be in someone's life, there's a lot of accountability and responsibility
Okay.
that comes with it. So it's one union that demands sharing, looking out for each other, loving each other selflessly, and respecting each other. That's very important as well.
Okay.
You see, one of the problems that we do have in relationship is sometimes we don't respect people. Do you understand? Respect is not enough. And as well, and I tell people a lot, before you go into a relationship, you need to do self-assessment. Do you understand? You need to assess yourself. You need to actually look at yourself and say, this person, am I actually good for this person? Do you understand? Or also take a look at the other person and so that will actually help you, even if you want to drop the ball outside, or when I mean drop the ball, if you want to misbehave outside,
Yeah.
that respect that you have for that person will just come to play and say, this person, you know what? Do you understand? Because in relationship, beauty is nothing. Money is nothing. Status is nothing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Self-respect, you being a good person, nice person, kind person goes a long way in relationship. And I'll tell you, dating is amazing if you're with an amazing person. Do you understand? Not what social media is driving, is making it, okay, do you understand? So that's the reason why I used to tell people,
Okay.
be careful what you listen to and be careful what you watch. Do you understand? What you listen to and what you watch can influence your thinking, your daily movement, your whatever you do. Do you understand? Because if you don't show me stuff, I won't think about anything. Do you understand? Okay. So a lot of people, relationship, you see, social media is an amazing tool that, you know, that it has helped different families, friends, connect with people. You can talk to your family abroad without even seeing them. You know, you get me. It's a place where you can come and air your feelings, positive feelings, not negative feelings. Because you know why? When you drop anything positive, somebody's looking at you. Somebody's looking up to you. And you know one thing about human life? No matter how you no matter how you came to this life, somebody's looking up to you. No matter, even if you have money or you don't have money, somebody's looking up to carpenter. That carpenter that you see on the street, he has his own boys.
I agree.
That shoemaker, that's a mechanic. So when they start to do things, people will look at them and they might follow. And that's the reason why I'm like, social media in this part of social media, when you connect social media with contemporary relationships, I think we really need to know what we consume, not to allow social media influence our relationship a lot.
So speaking about influencing, or social media influencing relationship, and I just like to drive you back to the story we talked about. And I like the fact that you started from saying that dating is all about self-respect. Yeah. And you're giving yourself a self-assessment to say, am I good enough for this person?
Yes.
And the other party is also asking, am I good enough for this person? Yeah. And now I want to bring this story because, yes, it has happened. And I know a lot of relationships out there are like this.
Yes.
Now, the lady is a cheater. Let's not lie. Yeah. The guy is a cheater. So they're both cheaters. Now, what's your... They're both cheaters. So explain your own cheating. Now, what's your own perception about this scenario? Because they both lied to themselves at first, right? And then they came together to meet themselves to see that, okay, we lied to ourselves. And that was how it ended. So are you saying that that is from a place of self-respect to one another? Or what's your perception about that? Especially
both of them being like, this one lied to this one, and later they went outside
and then they met themselves in the same place.
So there's no how that relationship will survive. Will survive anything. Do you understand? That's like two people living in self-denial or lies. Do you understand? Because I mean, if you're dating someone, be truthful. You get me? You see. Like I used to say, if you need to watch who you're dating, sometimes you verify. Do you understand? Go to the extent and understand this person. Take your time. Sometimes people just look fine boy or fine babe, forget to do their background check and all that. Do you understand? So I just think that both of them are not. They're not good for each other. They're going to end up killing themselves. And I mean, if I can lie to you, I can kill you.
Exactly.
Very true. I agree.
So if you can lie to me, you can kill me. So my life is not safe. So when you cook soup for me, come tell me, say, babe, that soup sweet. If the soup not sweet, I'll just lie, say, it's sweet. Nice. But where there is, do you understand? But where there's truth and honesty or kindness, you can just say, babe, you know what? Small comma there. And they say you have to know how to put it. You don't just say it like that. You don't just say it rudely. Babe, there's salt here now. You just say, just eat them first. Then later you can just say, babe, that's super for go this way, small way for. Do you understand?
I agree. So you know that actually takes me to like my next question, right? Yeah. I want us to watch a tweet, or let's see a tweet together, because I mean, let's talk about talking stage before we even go into this dating, because I feel like if the talking stage is not right, then when you guys start proper, we definitely have issues.
Yes.
So yes, let's take that tweet, please. To this guy on Friday, we have been talking and calling each other, right? This girl came out to say that. Then so she said, I suggested that we go on a date this coming week. He sent me his wedding invitation. That happens to be his weekend. That happens to be this weekend too. And asked that we reschedule another date because he won't be able to make it. I was defeated. I've never seen someone talking about their wedding just like it's just a business meeting. I did not even reply. I just blocked him. He then called me back in a private number to ask if I am okay. When I read this, I'm like, is this one serious? So I mean, that takes us to really what is talking stage about? What's the definition? How long should it last? And what should the results be?
So one thing about talking stage should be when you get to know the person,
Okay.
get to understand the person, get to do a little bit of research about this person. Do you understand? But a lot of people don't do. A lot of people now, especially, I'm not, you guys are amazing, but I'll say a lot of women, they've attached talking stage to finance, to billing. Do you understand? I mean, when a guy loves you, he wants to take you to nice places.
Okay.
He wants to do things for you. You don't need... See, I used to tell somebody, if I'm dating you and you have to tell me what I'll do, you know, to make you happy all the time, that means you should stay away from me. Oh, yes. Wow. So because, I mean, if I'm in a talking stage gives me that ability for me to be able to know everything about you. Your hair, your hairstyle, how you dress, the kind of things you have. Do you understand? I told somebody one time, when I'm dating somebody, I like to go to visit where they live. Stay there a bit. Just not live with them. Just stay there and watch. You know, I'll look at the apartment, look at how they do stuff, look at the environment. Do you understand? By even going to someone's house, you might even know the kind of lifestyle the person is even living.
I agree.
Little details. Do you understand? Sometimes you see a girl comes to you and she's wearing one slippers. Then do this one, and she's amazing. That might be in a place where she doesn't have much to acquire much. Do you understand? So what you do there as somebody who likes this person, like I tell people, like their soul first before the physical look. So the soul comes with character, comes with behavior, comes with a lot of stuff, because you can't deny that. Do you understand? Yeah. So when you see those things and you're like, why you come? She has been wearing the slippers. Okay, just go quietly, look for her size, get her size, get 2 sets of new slippers, and say, babe, please, I got you new set of slippers without this person asking you. Do you understand? So talking stage gives you, it's to me, talking stage is amazing, but when it comes to finances, I don't spend money for talking stage.
We know. Yeah, at least I know that you have been in a lot.
I don't spend, see, I've been in the talking stage where when I put all the transaction together, if my mother was alive, or maybe if I had sent this old cash to my sister or to my brother, therefore don't pray, give me.
Oh God!
You know, talking stage that you go to and any food for talking stage, food for 2 of us now like 90,000 naira. So this is it.
That's the kind of talking stage.
So this is it. She did not push me.
Okay.
But I saw somebody somebody that is amazing, and I need that amazing scenario. Okay. Do you understand?
Yes. Yeah. So sorry, sis, I'm going to cut you here. Okay. But my question now is, you've said what talking stage is all about, and you have linked it to us, we females, that it's about when it comes to talking stage, it's about the finance. And then you brothers also, you guys, when it comes to talking stage, you want to look at what the character is, what the behavior is.
Yes.
You are looking for that.
Which is normal.
You're looking for that, let me say, just near Miss Perfect. However, my question now is, okay, in your own experience and in your own scenario and perception, how long do you think this talking stage should last? Because I bet you there are some guys that are going to use 1 year, 2 years, they are still looking at you, and I'm wondering, what have you not seen in 2 years that you're expecting to see in the next 6 months?
You see, everybody have the way they approach things, and I also think that at the end of the day, you don't have to rush. Do you know what they call rushing? You rush. When you rush in, you rush out.
Definitely.
So sometimes take your time. Do you understand? Yeah, a lot of people do it for particular reason. Some guys might just be, I'm not yet comfortable to ring this babe. When I mean ring this babe, to give her a ring. Do you understand?
I feel you.
To wife this babe.
But you're comfortable with keeping her on one side.
No. It's not about being comfortable. Do you understand? Sometimes it might just even be you know, sometimes men sometimes can be a little bit nonchalant, and they just need a bit of a boost from a female partner. No jokes. Yeah, no jokes. You get me? Sometimes that's why we need women in everything that we do. We need you in our business. We need you in making decisions. Do you understand? We need you guys in strategic things. Sometimes a guy might just be with you and he doesn't have that confidence to approach, to do some certain things. Do you understand? To say, you know, I want to settle down with this person. Do you understand? And you need to now step in and say, babe, what are we doing? And by the conversation, you might know if this person is ready or not. So I tell people, don't be shy to ask questions. Sure. Do you understand?
Sure.
You get, because you are in this together. So you might think that the guy is smart. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't know anything. Maybe he's still saying, no jokes. You see bearded guys and they with muscle, and you be thinking that, oh, they have their do you understand? They have their daily routine and everything. Go take a deep look at them. They don't really have it. Their priorities are not straight. So all you need to do as a smart girlfriend, you step in. Do you understand? And control the neck. Don't try to be the head. Yes, so that you can control. Do you understand? So that you can control his movement. There's nothing bad because you can control that movement to a place of success, and that works better for both of you guys.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But now there was this video I watched one time. Yeah, the babe was crying that this guy took his time to like pursue her. You know, beg her, babe, I want to be with you. Story. And guess what? After she agreed that, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
You not even reach 1 month, the boy disappeared. the babe was crying to me.
Yeah.
So now, what do you think I should tell her? Because in that kind of scenario, I don't know.
You see, one thing I tell people, sorry, I used to have a popular say where I say, how would I put it? Okay, do you know? Anyway. Okay, let's just continue. Let's just continue. Okay. You see, you can't pretend for too long.
That's what I tell people too.
You can't pretend for too long. Okay, what I wanted to say is time is a tester to all relationship. Do you understand? Time tests everything. So if you're in a relationship, you're in a talking stage, you're in anything, give it time and be watchful. Don't be blind.
Right.
Do you understand? Some people just, I think, I keep bringing finances in this whole thing. When a guy is buoyant, when a guy can provide for you, it shuts your vision from other things that you need, that you as a female need. Okay. Do you understand?
Okay.
It shuts you off your original, what you went to chase. Don't get me wrong, I'm not looking, people chase different things. Some people go for money. Some people go for steady relationship, having a good man, building a home. Do you understand? With a good man. Do you understand? So if I'm talking about those proper ladies now, who are, proper ladies that really need good relationship. They want to be your wife. They want to also mother children from a good man. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So sometimes when this guy is very rich, or when this guy is rich, sometimes they don't really look at, they now fail because, you know one thing, a selfish guy puts money first. Do you understand? A selfish guy puts money first. And a guy that cannot be a good guy, at the end of the day, they throw money first. Do you understand? Because they know that when women see money, they change. It triggers. Everything don't change. That's why you see a lot of people. When you see celebrities, sometimes I'm not calling names, so Celebrities, this one don't go buy this one big car. Pam, 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 they don't come social media, put them up. My friend, do you know why they're buying that car? They bought that car because they cheated. But the wife will not come out and say,
And tell you.
yes.
Okay.
So they will now come online and say, oh, my husband bought me a car. They will now put one big balloon of love or the red.
Oh my
now
God.
open it, boom, 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 boom. Now show the world, people like, oh, now let me now drive it to another angle. Do you understand? So that's a lot of people. Another thing again that social media does again is deceives women.
Right.
And not knowing the truth about some certain things. So women want a man that can, let me just say, a man that will take them to Paris, give them the best things in life. Do you understand? Let me use this popular socialite, for example, Obi Kubana. Every woman wants Obi Kubana as someone like that, as a partner. No jokes. Amazing guy. When I go out, because I go out a lot. When I go out, this guy is always out. It's the man, is people's guy. And do you understand? And his business evolves around
it.
people.
Exactly.
Now, so God gave him a wife that is not selfish. She's not selfish. She understood his kind of business and stayed with him. And they stick together. And when he's going out, it's not a problem for her.
Because there's an understanding.
Because there's understanding.
Because there's communication.
Communication. And sometimes, sorry, let me just drive home this point. Okay. And sometimes, so you as a woman that is looking for somebody like that, can you stay one night alone with duvet and not see your husband beside you?
Can you even understand
Will you understand that kind of person, first of all? Because this is how the money comes. He has other business. He has to go, he has to move, he has to be. See, I met this Meccano guy, like the top boss. Do you understand? One time, he came with a guy. Do you understand? I saw this man. This man is in his maybe close to 60, and this man is outside and he's controlling a club and a car space. See, this man is out. So why, as people who are jobless, why are they sleeping at home? Now, these men, they go out, they make connections, they come back home, and you see doings. You go see walk-ins. Not be saying a church or anything. Do you understand?
You know what? Yeah. Sorry to cut in, but we have to go on a break right now because I know you have a lot of experience to share. But let's go on a break, and when we come back, we'll hear your story. It's your own story I want to hear.
Please stay with us.
All right.
You're still watching Waste Breakfast. If you're just tuning in, we're talking on a very interesting subject, trust me. Social media and its impact on contemporary relationships. So before we left, right, he was just giving us
scenarios.
There was a whole lot. See, I was lost at some point because not like lost. I didn't know. I was following up, so I didn't know. I lost track of time, to be honest, right? Because the conversation was so interesting. I'm like, gosh, can we just keep going? So yes, I mean, the next I want us to watch a video, right?
Yeah.
So it just takes us down to when it comes to relationship. What are their expectations? Like the tiny line between expectations and entitlement. Let's quickly take that video, please.
So, I'm not like crying because not only me start to love or only me they experience this pain. I know so many people are on this, but the question I want to ask, How would you waste all this time trying to get my attention, trying to get me respond to your message? What is lovey-dovey? You call me virtually every day, like 5 times in a day. You text me back to back. They even carry me come out, make we go chop. If I post picture, you go respond. You call me fine girl, fine girl, fine girl, fine girl. And then when I succumb, I say, okay, fine. Let me try this out with this boy. All of a sudden, you are busy. You are a busy person. All those where you they do that rubbish, where they call me, they do this, and you're making me fall. I'm a human being. I will fall. You are not busy. The busy, like that's what is keeping you busy now. Why you not doing it before? Don't that you see you.
If your man is not supporting you financially, just know that he's not the one. If he is not giving you money, he's not spending on you, he's not giving you money, my sister, he's not the one. There's nothing you can talk to convince me he will do it later, maybe because we are not married. A man that loves you will spend because he knows he's spending with someone he's gonna spend the rest of his life with. He knows he's building somebody he wants to be with. But if he's not, my sister, he has someone else he's spending our money with. You are not the one. No matter how little, no matter how much he's earning, if he's not supporting you financially, you're in a relationship, your man is not supporting your dream, your man is not supporting you in your business financially, your man is not supporting you in anything you are doing, and you say you're in a relationship. My sister, stop deceiving yourself. The man has made it open for you to know that he don't love you. So I don't know the language you want him to use to describe it. Maybe he just wants to keep you and wait for the person he's spending with. Do you get me? He might come up with a story that my ex, I know how much I spent, I send him to school, I open business, I do this one, so that he want to use it that maybe you will not come and ask, oh girl, if he's not spending, no matter how little, if he's not spending, he's not the one. My sister, move on. If he's not, he's not.
So I mean, you see, so
I'm sorry, but the editor that edited that first video, no, you need Jesus.
No, that
Exactly.
that
What's
person
that
is
song?
that
No,
person
but-
is a special person.
No, it has to be
That's
a special
background
person.
music.
No way.
No, but seriously, yeah, I think this just drives down to like our conversations earlier, and you already spoke about it, right? So let's quickly go to that second video because I
Yes.
mean, it just takes us to when it comes to this whole relationship or this dating thing, what should be on the expectation angle and what should be on the expecting angle? Because trust me, sorry, expecting an entitlement angle, sorry. So yes, I mean, because look at what we just watched now.
Yes.
You spoke about the whole financial thing.
Yeah.
And I remember when we had the conversation, was it yesterday? Or it was you, right? Where we were saying, I think it depends on the amount that we are talking about, you know. So let's just hear you. What you think?
I think okay, from my own angle, from the second video,
Yeah.
that's like somebody who came to life just to receive.
Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you. I
So-
cannot agree less.
So we have two sets of women, or we have two sets of people in life. Let's say two sets. Let me use women especially.
Okay.
Two sets of women, the builders, and the people who just came.
The breakers.
And let me say the receivers. They are like this. They are always like this. Don't get me wrong. Some receivers are not usually, they are not bad people, but they are not wired to build. They don't know how to build. No jokes. They don't know how to build. That is how their upbringing shaped them that way. But we have the builders. You are here now, you're building your dream. Some people are they're actually sleeping.
Living off someone else's
They're living
dream.
off someone's money. As they're sleeping, money is entering their account. They just have, you see, one amazing thing about Lagos now that we come up with these citizens. One amazing stuff now is that you don't have to see, boys in Lagos don't have to see nakedness anymore. They despoil babes wuto. Like, they are bringing babes from level A to Z. I'm not joking.
I feel you.
I was in a place where they said this girl came from Benin 4 months ago, and she's driving GL already. Now, they said the story behind it is now like, this person that bought this thing, the first day this man saw this babe, say, baby girl, you're amazing. Please, I just want to be spoiling you. 2 million naira, first of all.
Joy.
2 million naira.
You're in this Lagos with me.
No, you don't get it. See, if you look for it, you might crash because that's not your destiny.
Right.
So that's where social media comes in and play like positive and negative role in the lives of, in relationship.
Now, Snozy, speaking
Or,
to that,
yes.
Now, speaking to that, I understand that yes, some people come into your life to help you build it,
In
while
as
some
much
people
as
come
I
to
don't
destroy.
really
Which
believe in
I'm
that.
not happy with those set of people.
So,
Let's just leave that one aside.
You're not happy with the
No,
set of people
that
that
comes
build.
to just destroy the building that have already
comes
been
to
done.
break.
But let's
If you're
leave
not
that
building, you're
one.
breaking.
Now, my
Yeah.
question to you is: so those people now that are not that just come to take off what you have built in, are you saying that men should start avoiding them?
No, that's what I'm saying. So I think I need to land with that builders and
breakers,
receivers.
yeah.
So I didn't say breakers. They're not
Okay,
breakers. They're
they're
receivers.
receivers, okay.
Do you understand? So being a receiver, if you're in a place where, when you just wear cloth, enter street, man go just see you, just tell you, say, baby, you're fine. Collect 1 million. Do you understand? Sometimes might just be the kind grace where you carry character. Grace comes with character, good behavior. You smile always. You know how to smile. That's your weapon. That's what you command. So when you look at a man like this, not saying a juju. When you look at a man, you smile. You listen. Do you understand? You listen. You're a very joyful person, but you don't know how to build. But not like you're totally useless. You still have the characteristics of a kind person.
Okay.
Do you understand? So that's why I put those two people together. Do you understand? So these ones, the ones who build are very, that's how when they see things, they want to engage. They want to tell you, oh, hi, what do you do? What do you do? I do this, I do that. Okay, you guys get to know each other. And first thing she will do, she can just put a complimentary card and say, this is what I do. I'm into makeup. I do this thing. I'm a content person. I create this. Please, if you have any job for me, don't worry. I'm here. Do you understand? This is how I make my money. Do you understand? They work for their money. They sit. You understand? Like, I use you guys as an example. You guys are actually working for your money here.
Exactly. I'm hustling.
Do you understand? You guys are
4 a.m., I'm
hustling.
up.
But it doesn't mean that you guys are not doing the right thing.
I feel you.
You guys are doing the right thing. But if a receiver just sits and receive, it doesn't mean that people should just now go and start beating themselves up and say, oh, Chinelo, she's not even doing anything. She's driving Benz. See me, I just walk. I beg, I won't leave my work, go to chase Benz. They go use you by Benz.
I swear, that's why I have a problem when the next story I read on social media that, oh, this lady died because her boyfriend used her. I don't tend to question those guys because really, you know what you were going for. If you're already like this, that you're having entitlement, my first question to you is, will you have the mind to tell this kind of thing to your father?
You will not.
If you can't sell this thing to your father, why will you say to somebody else?
Another thing again, you
can't
can't see that self-entitlement on people's, on my own money. Sometimes to me, I see it like an insult.
It's madness.
Why will you be looking at for my own money? So this is it.
Okay, so
Okay.
the truth is, time is not on our side.
Oh God, we're already out of time. I was going to ask you a
Time is not
question.
on our side.
Suppose we need to have another conversation.
I'm not
on
even
this.
going to lie because the truth is, there are so many angles to this whole dating, this whole relationship thing, both in Lagos and outside Lagos,
Yes.
right? We're going on a short break, guys. I know you've learned a lot just as I have. But we're going on a short break, and when we come back, we'll be diving straight to the book review segment. Please stay with us. You're still watching Wait Breakfast, and it's the book review segment. So yes, I mean, before now, if you've been joining us or following us, 2 weeks now, we've been talking about Atomic Habits by James Clear. Okay. So I mean, just like Joy said before we came live, right? The book is just about teaching you. It's just teaching you about how to change from bad habits to good habits. So tell us one bad habit that you want to change.
Me, okay. I think one bad. Should I call it bad habits?
It's a bad habit.
Habits, okay, call it habit that is not good.
Something that you don't, something that you know that is not for your person or that doesn't respond to your your identity.
Okay. One thing I clear. I think the habit I have. Okay. Is like I don't know how to keep things for too long. So I when people offend me, I just clear them immediately. Do you understand?
That's not a bad habit.
No, I mean it's okay. A lot of people used to say that maybe the way I put it sometimes is not usually very nice. So that's so the way. So because I want it to end, I just want to tell you. Because I'm not giving it that time for me to take like a lot of thought to say, okay, how am I going to sweet talk this to this person for this person to listen? So I usually I teach a lot. Do you understand?
Okay, yeah, right,
I teach a lot. So
it's obvious.
So one thing about me is that I'm that kind of teacher that won't really, if you want to learn something, this is
how it is.
Yeah, this is how it is. So I'm not that kind of person that will just come and say, sugarcoat it. If you want to, you'll be good. You know what? see, I'm see be na black. Go and see. If na black, na black. If na blue, na blue. So I'll tell you. Do you understand? So sometimes the way I put it sometimes right now. So what I'm working on is just trying to take a little bit of, I'll calm down and explain better to you and put a bit of smiling face to.
No, I think I feel you. No, really, because I mean, if you want to communicate to people, the truth is you cannot communicate properly if it's not well received.
Yeah.
So I think that needs to be worked on. That's why you need to go and read Atomic Habits. So yes, I mean, as we conclude this enriching dialogue with a heartfelt thanks to our wonderful,
thank you for having me.
Guest.
We should do this.
I didn't tell you that you're dashing this morning, did I? I didn't.
No,
you are. It's not a cliche. Oh yes, Joy, you look beautiful. Your your dress is nice.
Thank you.
I don't know what's wrong with this babe, but let's move on. And yes, to my wonderful to my wonderful viewers out there, thank you so much for tuning in. It has been an exciting round, from the news down to like the book review. Join us again tomorrow for another captivating discussion, beaming with even more insight and entertainment. And don't forget to tune in to Waste Prime Time at 8 p.m. where education and humor coverage for an unforgettable experience. So guys, on behalf of myself and my beautiful damsel body right here, it's goodbye for now. We eagerly anticipate our next interaction with you. So until then, keep seeking knowledge, nurturing your curiosity, staying inspired, and staying tuned. See you tomorrow.